Welcome to the ComicFest 2017.
Okay, yeah, hello everybody here. Here with Mr. Frank Tieri. He's a
How you doing, people?
international writer and creator, written for Deadpool, Wolverine, Sabretooth, Harley Quinn, Archie Comics.
A lot of stuff. I
And
worked
the creator of Mr. X.
on. Yes, that's correct. I'm the creator of Mr. X. That's right.
He writes for Marvel currently.
Marvel, DC, Archie, Dynamite. I work for everybody. I'm a whore.
Right? Capcom and other video games and animation.
Video games,
too,
yes.
Right?
I do work for Marvel vs. Capcom 3, 3.5, and I worked on the current one, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Alright. So how are you feeling here in Trinidad in this cold snap that we having now?
Yeah, I know. I walk off the plane. It's like an inferno here. New York is kind of cold right now. Here is not so cold.
So global warming is not a myth.
Yeah, global warming is like right here. It's like this is like the epicenter of global warming.
Tell them over there to stop with the SUVs already.
Yeah.
We're dying.
Yeah, SUVs. You're killing people in Trinidad here.
Right. So your first published work was on Iron Man at Marvel.
The first thing I ever did was I co-wrote Iron Man with Joe Quesada.
So yeah, how was it getting your first work published?
It was great. I was on staff at Marvel. I started off, I was an intern at Marvel, and then eventually I started working on staff. And then while Joe Quesada was doing Marvel Nights, he needed a co-writer on Iron Man. He asked me to co-write Iron Man with him, and things just took off from there. After I co-wrote Iron Man, then when Joe left, I took over the book. Then they offered me Wolverine, and then things took off from there.
So of all the characters you're written for, who's one of your favorites?
Was one of my favorites what?
Who one of your favorite character that you've written for?
Character that I've written for? I tend to gravitate towards the darker character. I love Wolverine. I wrote Wolverine, the main book, for 3 years, and then I wrote a bunch of other projects for Wolverine. I love Sabretooth, you know what I mean? He's definitely one of my favorite characters. But then, like, the darker characters, I like Punisher. I've always liked Batman. I love his Rogues Gallery. I think he's got the best Rogues Gallery in comics. Those type of characters I tend to gravitate towards.
Is any one of them closest to you?
Closest to me? Everybody says I sound like the Thing. So I guess I'll take that. Whatever, I sound like...
As long as it don't look like the Thing.
As long as I don't... I'm a good-looking man, you know what I mean? I sound like the Thing, all right, whatever, I sound like the Thing.
Maybe you could tell us something about the process about writing it. Like, do the higher-ups give you like a starting point and an end point, and you could get to the start and the finish,
It depends on what you're working on. If I'm doing let's say I'm doing an arc on a book, I'll submit like a breakdown of what, all right, this is going to happen issue 1, this is going to happen issue 2. If I'm doing like one of those big events, well, then sometimes there's certain notes you have to hit. You have to leave a character in a certain place or whatnot. There's a lot of moving parts when you're doing one of those big company-wide events like Civil War or World War Hulk or something like that. There's other books to consider, you know what I mean? But like I said, it depends on what you're working on. It depends too if they've approached you with something, or if you're pitching them like on the blind for a character,
If you didn't know anything about comics, which comic would you suggest somebody read?
All of my comics. Just read my stuff. It's all good. See everything here, all good. Just read my stuff. Don't worry about anybody else's stuff. Just read my stuff.
You hear it from the man himself,
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Well, we hope that you enjoy your stay. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being,
I'm having a great time here. The Trinidadian people have been great. Very nice people. The other day I had a coconut on the street. That was great. New York, we don't have coconuts on the street. We have hot dogs, dirty hot dog vendors, and people who rob your wallet. All right, that's what we have in New York. But here, coconut on the street was great.
They rob here too.
Yeah, I know they do. Yeah, I know. They rob everywhere. We're gonna get that.
Okay. Thanks again.
Nice to meet you.